How's this going on here? Okay, so that's square with the building. Started this morning. I'm trying to get this closed up. Been milling some poplar and pretty pleased with how things look. Heard people say that it makes good siding. I've never used it for siding. Cut that big poplar down, that scary looking critter. I can't believe we got 9 saw logs out of that one tree. May have got 10 because I think I saw 2 the other day. Hipped the top corner is a new blade. Of course, you know, that seems to go with it. Putting these marks, a tooth to set's gone out of a tooth, at least one tooth. Doesn't bother me for the siding, just give it a little character. Bother me for something else. Appreciate your support. Get the saw in here, and I hope you enjoy watching this mill operate, at least half as much as I enjoy operating it. It's really cool to be able to take these logs here. I never dreamed when I was a youngin', I never dreamed to be able to saw my own lumber. But the dreams come true. Thankful for this machine. Alrighty, let me find where I'm at. Loading logs on this, because sometimes it can be a circus, especially when you got one that's shaped sort of like a camel. Something I'm gonna do a little different. I've been cutting all of my siding by eye, just seeing what looks right and cutting it. I'm gonna pay attention to what it says on the scale and try to cut several of them by the scale. Because somebody asked me, you know, how thick are you cutting them, how far you let the scale down. So I'm gonna try to do that. I don't know that I can do it, but this one's at 5 15/16. If you'll remember that, it'll help me out. This one's at 5 15/16. So it looks like maybe 1 inch increments. We'll see. I'll let you know. This one looks like it's going to be at 4 7/8. So this one's at 4 7/8. I can't keep track. Maybe I'm not looking at it right. But this one's at 4 7/8. And the last one's 4 7/8. I don't know. I bet the next one's at 3 7/8. Yep, that's what it is. So, I'm taking bets. Is the next one at 3 7/8 too? What it is. I'll think about that after I finish. So, out of that log, we got 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10 pieces and 1 full piece. Goodness, who put that on there? No sense in that. And them's ready to go over to the stack. I'm going to use this for the sleeper or outer band. This was a temporary service pole for new construction projects. I pulled all the electrical components off of it. I don't really remember how old this piece of treated 4x6 is. I know it's at least 10 years old because I know a job I used it on. And it is solid. I mean, it is solid. Must have that good stuff in it. Unfortunately, we didn't hit a nail because I had a lot of nails in this thing. Now we just need it to fit. Hmm? I'm gonna make a mark right here at 4 feet. Make a mark right here at 3 feet. So that's 3 feet and this is 4 feet. And if this is 5 feet to that mark, then I would be square with the building. Hold me on that 4 foot mark and see if you got 5 feet.
Where's your mark?
Pull the tape measure on out to 5 feet and then hover back to the wall and you'll see the mark. You see that mark?
Barely see that. Then let's be about that on it.
Okay, so that's square with the building. Best I remember, this was on a 2 and 12 pitch. If you go 24 here and 4 here, using the outside of your square, that's a 2-inch rise per foot or a 2 and 12 pitch. I think I'm right. And then we're doing 5-inch lap for the next piece. And if my son got it halfway level, then this ought to work. Take care of that. Alrighty. A few weeks ago, the front tire of my tractor got on a hold of this handle. This is on MS 361. My favorite saw, by the way, bar none, hands down. Well, we've had a little, shall we say, modification going on, which has worked somewhat. But it's time to put the handlebar on here and hope that everything fits right. But I'm gonna tell you, the little shade tree modification hung in there amazingly well. I thought a T25 was going to be too small, but it works. I'm not sure what this handle was price-wise. My son took care of the paperwork, ordered it at Shopzillow. How's this go on here? Does anybody know? I believe like that. A T25 will fit the factory screws. And the new handle is back on. And it has pretty much the same, this one's wore down slick, but pretty much the same texture as the original handle. I can't tell any difference. It sure fits up nice. Proline, the model number on this is for a 361 STMS 341. Well, it must fit a MS 361 too, because it fits nice. So there you go. if you're thinking about, or if you are in need of replacing your handle, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Local service to come pick this thing up and take it and get it fixed. These posts have been laying on the yard. I mean, these logs have been laying on the yard